Strap in, folks, because things are about to go wild. Just when you thought Hollywood and the media circus couldn't get any messier, country music superstar Carrie Underwood just threw a legal bombshell at The View. And let's just say the hosts are absolutely losing it. We're not talking about some petty lawsuit over a misunderstanding or a casual defamation claim. No. This is a jaw-dropping, earth-shattering, $1 billion lawsuit. Yeah, let that sink in. $1 billion. Not $1 million, $1 billion. Carrie's legal team isn't playing around, and the network execs are sweating bullets right now, scrambling behind the scenes, desperately trying to control the fallout. Why? Because the backlash is wildly crazy. The moment this lawsuit hit the news, it sent shockwaves through the industry. We're talking about a full-blown crisis with insiders whispering that the network is practically begging Carrie to drop the case. They know they're in deep trouble. The reputation of The View is already shaky at best, even with their own fans. They are now on the chopping block, and the higher-ups are doing everything they can to stop this legal battle from exploding into an even bigger disaster. But here's the kicker.
Will take the stage at Trump's inauguration singing America the Beautiful. She said to the Post, "I love our country and I'm honored to have been asked to sing at the inauguration and to be a small part of this historic event. I am humbled to answer the call at a time when we must all come together in the spirit of unity and looking to the future." Well, that wasn't good enough for the tolerant left, of course, who is outraged over Carrie being outed as MAGA. X is blowing up with jokes about how she should sing her hit song Before He Cheats. Some are calling for her to be boycotted and canceled. John Rich weighed in, saying there are several top-tier country artists who support Trump, and I wish they'd finally have the balls to come forward and be counted. Ain't nothing outlaw about keeping your mouth shut to appease the record label. Carrie Underwood is making you look like a bunch of sissy boys. Carrie is talented, she is graceful, she is a class act, she has great legs, not that it matters, but she is everything that the tolerant left.
Carrie isn't backing down, not one bit. Sources close to her say she's more fired up than ever. With her legal team ready to drag this fight as far as it needs to go, can you blame her? She's been vilified by the media for years, and this might just be the moment she finally takes a stand. But how did we even get here? Why is one of the biggest names in country music suddenly at war with a daytime talk show? It all goes back to one career-defining moment. Carrie performed at Trump's inauguration.
To shining sea.
Music, I think
I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't do it, even though I can't sing.
You would not sing?
No, I would not. I would not normalize him. And she says, I love our country. How do you love your country and support and normalize somebody who was a convicted felon who really wants to destroy the country, in my opinion? I don't understand how you say you love your country at the same time as you normalize this convicted felon, which I can say now every day.
A lot of my family voted for Trump. They love the country and vote for him. I think that people make these decisions for a lot of reasons.
Okay, fine. And I would not be the person to say don't do it, because I believe in free speech and everything about it. I personally would not do it. No one's asked me, but that's another story.
I would love for you to do a roast at the Trump inauguration.
And from that moment on, she became a target. The media, Hollywood elites, and even her fellow musicians, problem with her before, suddenly turned their backs. The talk show host wasted no time in tearing Carrie apart, making her the subject of a relentless criticism. They questioned her integrity and values, and even implied that she had damaged her own career beyond repair. The audience ate it up. Every time her name was mentioned, it was laced with shade and backhanded comments, painting her as a controversial. But Carrie saw everything and remembered. For years, she stayed quiet, took the hits, kept her head down, and focused on her music. But now she's had enough, and this lawsuit is her way of saying enough is enough. $1 billion on the line, this isn't just a legal battle, it's a full-on war. And if the network thought they could pressure Carrie into backing off, they're in for a rude awakening. So picture this. Carrie Underwood, the golden girl of country music, beloved by millions, suddenly drops the bombshell announcement that she's performing at Trump's inauguration. The internet explodes. On one side, fans rush to defend her, saying good for her, while on the other side, there's outrage. While some declaring her career is over, this isn't just about what was said on air. The impact of their words spread like wildfire. Clips went viral, and suddenly, it wasn't just a controversy. It was a moment aimed at tearing Carrie down. With the talk show hosts unleashing harsh criticism, they didn't just share their opinions, they sank their teeth in, calling her out on live television and questioning her patriotism. Yet Carrie wasn't about to let this slide. Instead, on social media rant, she did something much more powerful. She stayed silent and let her legal team do the talking. When she finally clapped back, she dropped a bombshell $1 billion defamation lawsuit. She accused the show of spreading lies that damaged her reputation and cost her millions in endorsements. Now the tables have turned. The same hosts who mockingly criticized her are facing panic. Reports are flooding in that they're begging for a settlement, desperately trying to avoid trial before this blows up even bigger. Carrie, however, is making it clear that this isn't just about her. It's about holding the media accountable. As the internet eats this up with memes circulating and increasing criticism of the hosts, some longtime fans of the show are starting to turn. Viewers are questioning the behavior of the hosts, recognizing that the show has strayed from real discussion and into the realm of taking cheap shots. If Carrie wins her lawsuit, it won't just be a victory for her. It could be a reckoning for every talk show, news outlet, and media personality who thinks they can say whatever they want without facing consequences. The stakes are high, and the implications of this case could reshape how public figures are treated by the media. Right now, behind the scenes, the panic among the talk show hosts is palpable. They've been known for their strong opinions, but now they find themselves in potentially deep trouble. Management at the network is reportedly holding emergency meetings to strategize damage control. As this isn't just a lawsuit, it's a full-blown public relations catastrophe. Meanwhile, Carrie is watching everything unfold, unshaken. This isn't merely about the lawsuit anymore, it's about setting a precedent. For too long, talk show hosts have felt untouchable when launching accusations and stirring controversy, moving on without consequences. But this time, there's a price to pay. And it's a monumental one. As the internet continues to buzz with memes and jokes, late-night comedians are having a field day. While media analysts ponder whether the show is facing its reckoning, some are starting to wonder if significant changes or even cancellation could be on the horizon for the show. Carrie has found herself rallying the support of fellow artists, country music legends, and public figures, who have also been attacked by media platforms. There's a growing chorus of voices standing with her, emphasizing that it's about time someone took a stand against unfounded media harassment. However, so far, the View hosts have remained silent, a stark contrast to their unusual, unapologetic attitude. No defense, no remarks, no retorts, just radio silence. This speaks volume about the gravity of the situation. If they truly believed they hadn't crossed any lines, wouldn't they have been defending their actions instead of scrambling for a settlement? The industry is now watching Carrie's next move closely. Will she push forward to make a definite stand? One thing is for sure, she has taken on a role far beyond of just a country music star. She's become a symbol of accountability in an industry where many feel their reputations can be unjustly tarnished without repercussions. As this drama unfolds, the question remains, will Carrie's lawsuit spark wilder discussions about media responsibility? Many fans are hoping for change, viewing this case not just as a personal battle, but as a movement towards accountability in the media landscape. At the heart of this matter is the crucial issue of where to draw the line between criticism and outright defamation. So what do you guys think? Is Carrie Underwood right to take a stand? Should she fight this battle to end and make an example out of the View? Or would it be wiser to settle and move on? And what about the network? Is this a necessary reality check they deservedly needed? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear them all. And before we go, don't forget to like, hit the subscribe button. Stay tuned for the next one. We'll see you later.